You had questions.
Yeah, when we finished just before the break, we said we always have been on the same quest. We want to understand forms. Like spirits want to come into human to understand like human things and whatever. My question is, why in the first place why do we want to understand? Why? Like, why were things created to be understood? Like, who started this whole thing?
The eye.
The eye? The giant eye?
You could say that. Or you could say the eye of existence, not as a physical eye. It's been drawn out that way. But it's more that it's always been consciousness exploring itself and all of the possibilities that it could create. So out of this consciousness, all forms are birthed just for the sake of birthing form. A momentum that started beyond time and that will continue beyond time. A propelling force to create just for the sake of creating, for life. A medium to express in all the different forms and colors and sparkles and waves and dancing particles. What could be more fun than that? And annihilation, there's no such thing. It's just another form that then takes place. And it goes on and on and on. Your individual consciousness follows its own parameters, governed by the things it seeks to learn and by the things it has done. We are in mass co-creation. At the same time, you as an individual, not as part of mass, you are part of mass, but not in the same way as an ant is, or a cat with cat consciousness. But as an individual, you have a greater chance of shifting the consciousnesses of your same species. Because as an individual, you have free will to choose a different outcome. Whereas something like cat consciousness, the cats need to reside within a certain perimeter and cannot exceed certain outcomes, for their individuality is not strong enough to be such creators. But yet, on the other hand, you as an individual can bump their abilities to create differently. And this is why you're considered mini-gods. So whether light or dark, the individual consciousness of the human has the power to change mass and individual consciousness. You each have great power at your fingertips. Your body is magical. It's alive with possibilities. And it knows which probability it is drawn to as a final outcome of all of these moving waves and patterns that need to go in some direction. Because we can't stay the way we are. We all know that. It's impossible. The only way to freedom only way to